Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like your legs are just getting heavier? You know that feeling you walk just a short distance and your legs start to ache, and by the evening your feet feel like blocks of ice no matter how many blankets you pile on. You might even feel a little unsteady walking on a flat surface. With that worry in the back of your mind, what if I fall and can't get back up? Here's the thing I tell my patients all the time. This isn't just getting older. This is your lower body sending you a distress signal. It's saying the blood isn't making its way back up. Things are getting congested down here. If we don't address it, it can sometimes lead to issues like varicose veins, blood clots, or even mobility challenges that could really impact your independence and quality of life. But here's the good news today. I'm going to show you a simple technique that can help your legs feel years younger. It's called calf raises, or as many of my patients know it, heel lifting, just a few minutes a day, no medications, no injections, and if you stick with it for about 3 months, many people notice six incredible benefits. Patients tell me their legs feel stronger, their blood pressure seems more stable, their digestion improves, and they sleep more soundly through the night. Now, before we jump into those six benefits, I want to explain the why behind this movement. I never want my patients to just follow advice blindly. When you understand the science, you're more likely to stick with it and you'll do it with confidence. So, why do doctors emphasize exercising your calves? Why all the fuss about this simple movement? Let me break it down from both a modern medical perspective and a traditional wellness perspective. First, from a modern medicine standpoint, your calf muscles are often called your second heart. Think about it, your heart sits in your chest, pumping fresh blood out to your entire body, getting blood shoo down to your feet. That's easy. Gravity helps, it's all downhill. But getting that blood from your feet all the way back sendiapai to your heart, that's a completely different story. That's like swimming upstream against gravity. As we get older, our heart function can weaken just a little and our blood vessels can become stiffer. This combination means blood tends to pool in your lower legs. This is exactly why so many people notice their ankles look swollen by late afternoon, or why their shoes feel tighter at the end of the day. The blood just isn't returning uphill efficiently. So who helps push that blood back up? Your calf muscles, specifically the gastrocnemius and soleus. When you lift your heels, those muscles contract powerfully. That contraction acts like a strong squeezing hand around your deep veins. It literally compresses those veins and shoots the pooled blood right back up toward your heart. Every single time you lift your heels, you're giving your heart a little break. You're taking some pressure off your cardiovascular system and giving your entire circulation a boost. That's why we call it the second heart. Now let's look at this from a traditional wellness perspective. In many traditional medicine systems, the feet are seen as the foundation of the body's energy. Along the soles of your feet, your heels, and up the inner part of your legs run three important energy pathways, what we might call meridians. One particularly important pathway starts right at the bottom of your foot, travels through your heel, and runs up your inner leg. When you lift your heels, you're naturally stimulating that pathway. There's a traditional understanding that this movement can help warm and support your body's core functions. At the same time, lifting your heels requires your toes to grip slightly, which can engage other energy pathways. So this simple heel lifting movement is, in a traditional sense, like giving your internal systems a gentle, deep massage. Do you see the bigger picture now? Calf raises aren't just about leg strength. They're about helping your heart pump more efficiently. They're about supporting your body's natural energy flow. Once you understand these two foundational principles, the six benefits I'm about to share will make perfect sense. Benefit number one: improved circulation and relief from cold feet. So many people, especially those who sit for long periods watching television or playing cards, or those who just aren't naturally active, have very sluggish blood flow in their lower legs. There's an old saying, running water doesn't stagnate. When blood flow slows down, that's when problems start. Waste products and fatty materials have a chance to settle, which can increase blood thickness over time. This can contribute to varicose veins or even deep vein issues, and the most immediate sign of poor circulation, coldness. Many people tell me their feet are cold year round. If they don't wear socks to bed, their feet stay cold half the night. That's a classic sign of microcirculation challenges, but here's where consistent calf raises can make a real difference. As we talked about, lifting your heels activates that pump in your lower legs. It actively speeds up blood flow down there. Fresh, oxygen-rich, warm arterial blood flows down. Stale blood-carrying waste products flows back up. After doing this consistently for a while, many people notice something wonderful. That heavy, achy feeling in their calves starts to fade. Those tiny spider veins might become less noticeable. And best of all, their feet actually start to feel warm. That cozy come from deep inside. That's a sign your circulation is improving. Benefit number two, supporting heart health by improving blood return for those managing conditions like coronary issues, occasional chest discomfort, or reduced heart function. Vigorous exercise can feel intimidating. You don't want to overdo it. Calf raises are often an excellent gentle option. Research has shown that the squeezing action of your calf muscles can move a significant amount of blood. Every time you do a calf raise, you're making your heart's job a little easier. Imagine pushing a cart up a hill. Your heart is the person in front, pulling and getting exhausted. Your calf muscles are like someone getting behind and pushing. Suddenly, the person in front has a much easier time with regular practice. The increased blood returning from your legs can even improve the blood supply to your heart muscle itself. Many patients tell me after incorporating this into their routine, they notice less chest tightness and less breathlessness walking upstairs. You're essentially giving your heart a helping hand and reducing its daily workload. Benefit number three, better digestion and relief from constipation. This benefit surprises a lot of people. How can a leg exercise help with constipation? Let me explain the simple logic behind it first. From a traditional wellness perspective, calf raises stimulate those energy pathways I mentioned earlier. When those pathways are activated, it's believed to support the body's natural digestive movement. Second, from a modern perspective, constipation is often linked to poor circulation in the digestive tract and insufficient abdominal pressure. When you lift your heels, your body naturally engages your core muscles to maintain balance. Those abdominal muscles are gently working at the same time. Improved overall circulation means better blood flow to your digestive organs. For those who aren't very active, who struggle with bloating after meals, or who have difficulty with bowel movements, I often suggest trying gentle calf raises about an hour after a meal. Many people notice they hear more digestive sounds. That gurgling in your stomach, they might pass gas more easily, which is a sign of healthy movement. Bowel movements become smoother. When you clear out that stagnant waste from your system, you just feel lighter and more comfortable. Overall benefit. Number four, deeper, more restful sleep. As we age, sleep patterns often change. Either we have trouble falling asleep or we wake up at 3 a.m. and can't get back to sleep. In traditional wellness thinking, this is sometimes described as an imbalance, the energy in your upper body feeling restless and unable to settle down. Gentle calf raises can help with this. The movement helps draw some of that restless energy downward, away from your head and toward your feet. It's a way of grounding yourself. Plus, even though calf raises look simple, they actually require some physical effort. Try doing them continuously for just a few minutes. Your calves will start to burn. You might break a light sweat. This gentle, moderate fatigue is nature's best sleep aid. It's not like intense exercise that can leave you wired and unable to relax. It's a calm, grounded feeling of healthy tiredness after doing your calf raises, maybe followed by a warm foot soak. Getting into bed feels different. Your body feels ready for rest. Many people find they drift off faster and stay asleep longer. Benefit number five, reduced fatigue and an overall lighter feeling. So many people describe feeling constantly tired, like their legs are filled with lead. This often comes down to two things: reduced blood flow to the brain and a buildup of metabolic waste in the body. By doing calf raises regularly, you're accelerating your entire circulatory system. More oxygen reaches your brain, more waste products like lactic acid get flushed out of your system. As your cardiovascular efficiency improves, you'll likely notice a real difference in how you feel. That heavy weighed down sensation starts to lift. Walking longer distances feels easier. That natural energy and lightness. It's not something you can fake. It's your body functioning better. Benefit number six, stronger Achilles tendons and better fall prevention. Right at the back of your heel, you have a thick, strong band called the Achilles tendon. It's actually the strongest tendon in your entire body, but it's also vulnerable to injury as we get older. This tendon can become less flexible, stiffer, and more brittle. Sometimes all it takes is a quick step or a slightly missed stair, and you can strain or even tear it, or your foot might not catch properly, leading to a fall regular. Gentle calf raises are one of the best ways to maintain your Achilles tendon health. Each repetition gently stretches and strengthens the tendon, keeping it supple and resilient. A healthy, flexible tendon is much less likely to tear at the same time. Calf raises strengthen the small stabilizing muscles around your ankles. When your ankles are strong, you have better stability. Your feet grip the ground more securely. You're less likely to roll an ankle or trip for all of us. But especially as we age, preventing falls is absolutely crucial. Preventing a fall means preventing fractures. Preventing fractures means maintaining your independence. This is genuinely important. All right. I hope you're feeling motivated to try this, but doing it correctly matters tremendously. Done wrong, you won't get the benefits and you might even strain your knees or back. And here's something important. Calf raises aren't just one movement. There are actually three different versions depending on your mobility and comfort level. Version 1, standing calf raises. For those with decent balance, stand up straight with your feet together. Here's the most important part. Hold on to something sturdy, a chair back, a kitchen counter, a railing. Safety first always. We never want to risk a fall. Slowly breathe in and gently, with control, lift your heels as high as comfortably possible. You should be up on the balls of your feet. When you reach the top, pause for 2 to 3 seconds. Really feel that deep contraction in your calf muscles. This is what we call the peak contraction, and it's where the magic happens. Then, as you breathe out, slowly lower your heels back down. And I mean slowly, don't just drop them with a thud. That jars your entire body and isn't good for your heels. Let them touch down gently and immediately prepare for your next lift. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 20 to 30 repetitions daily. Version 2, seated calf raises. Perfect for those with knee issues or who sit a lot. Sit upright in a sturdy chair with your thighs and shins forming a nice 90-degree angle. Keep your back straight. If you want a little extra challenge, you can place something with a little weight on your thighs near your knees. A couple of filled water bottles works great, or you can do it without any extra weight. Now, firmly press your toes into the floor and lift your heels as high as you can. You should feel that familiar burning sensation in your calf muscles. Hold for a moment, then slowly lower. This version puts almost no pressure on your knees and is extremely safe. You can easily do this while watching the evening news or listening to music. It's excellent for activating your calf muscles and helping prevent circulation issues. Version 3, lying down calf raises, also called ankle pumps. This version is wonderful if you're recovering from an illness or surgery, or if you spend a lot of time in bed. Lie flat on your back with your legs stretched out and together. First, gently flex your feet, pulling your toes back toward your nose as far as comfortable. You should feel a nice stretch along the back of your lower legs. Hold that for about 5 seconds. Next, point your toes away from you like a ballet dancer. You'll feel the front of your shins and the tops of your feet engage. Hold for another 5 seconds. This gentle pumping motion is sometimes called ankle pump exercise in medical settings. For anyone with reduced mobility or who spends significant time in bed, it's a fantastic tool for reducing swelling and preventing circulation problems. I often suggest doing this first thing in the morning while you're still cozy under the covers. Just a few dozen repetitions and you'll feel more awake and your circulation will be stimulated. Now let's talk about some important safety considerations. Getting these details wrong can reduce effectiveness and potentially cause issues. First, don't rush. I see some people doing calf raises like they're trying to hammer a nail really fast. Bouncing up and down when you go that fast, your muscles don't have time to fully contract. You're relying on momentum, not muscle engagement, plus rapid bouncing increases your fall risk. Remember these 4 words: slow up, slow down, pause at top. Second, certain individuals should be cautious. If you have severe osteoporosis, standing calf raises might not be appropriate due to fracture risk. Stick to the seated or lying versions. If you have very high unstable blood pressure, never hold your breath during this exercise. Breath holding can spike your blood pressure. Breathe naturally throughout. And if you're pregnant or recovering from an ankle injury, it's best to avoid this temporarily. Third, don't forget to stretch afterward. I'd say 90% of people overlook this. After working your calf muscles, they're contracted and full of blood. If you don't gently stretch them, you might feel quite sore the next day. Over time, your calves could even feel tighter and bulkier. After your calf raises, simply massage your calves with your hands or do a gentle lunge stretch. Let those muscles relax and lengthen. Fourth, start slowly and build gradually. I've had patients get really excited and do hundreds of repetitions on day 1. The next morning, they can barely walk down the stairs. That's not helpful. Start with a comfortable number, maybe 30 or 40 total, and gradually increase over weeks. Your body needs time to adapt. All right, let's bring everything together with a quick summary of our key points. First, Remember the six potential benefits of consistent calf raises. One, they improve circulation in your lower legs, helping prevent congestion and vein issues. Two, they support your heart by assisting blood return and reducing cardiac workload. Three, they can stimulate digestion and help relieve constipation. Four, they promote deeper sleep by creating gentle, healthy fatigue and grounding restless energy. Five, they reduce overall fatigue by boosting circulation and clearing metabolic waste. Six, they strengthen your Achilles tendon and ankle stability, helping prevent falls and injuries. Second, choose the version that works for your body. Standing calf raises are great if you have good balance. Just remember to hold on to something for safety. Seated calf raises are ideal if you sit frequently or have knee concerns. They're a fantastic tool for maintaining circulation lying. Down ankle pumps are perfect if you're less mobile or want to start your day gently. Third, and this is crucial, avoid these common mistakes. Don't rush. Slow and controlled is what builds muscle and keeps you safe. Don't overdo the duration. About 10 minutes daily is plenty. More isn't always better. Don't skip the cool down. A quick calf stretch or massage prevents next day soreness. And if you fall into a special category, severe osteoporosis, unstable blood pressure, pregnancy, please adapt or consult your physician first. Safety always comes first. Friends, our bodies have carried us through decades of life. Like any well-loved machine, they respond beautifully to thoughtful, gentle care. Calf raises cost absolutely nothing. You can do them anywhere, anytime, no special equipment, no expensive memberships. It's truly one of the most accessible wellness practices available. If you start gradually and stick with it consistently, your body will likely reward you in ways you notice every single day. If you found this information helpful today, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with the people in your life who might benefit. Let's help each other stay steady on our feet and healthy for years to come. As always, this information is for educational purposes only. Always consult your own doctor before making changes to your wellness routine, especially if you have existing health conditions. If you're dealing with any health concerns, please schedule a visit with your primary care doctor. I'm here to help you understand the science, not replace professional medical advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.